Hello! Welcome to this year's Holiday Club. It's going to be very different to previous years, the main difference being there are no children with us at all. But you're out there and we're here, and it's great to be doing this Holiday Club with you. Right now, I can imagine you all running around the hall, even though I've called you to come together. You're taking ages to go behind the white line. We miss you. This year, we're still going to be doing some amazing things, and we're going to be hearing fantastic stories from the Bible. And as we look at God's wonderful universe together, we're going to be following an amazing program called Wonder Zone. Normally, we have over 50 people helping run the Holiday Club. That's the leaders. But this year, we've only got a few, and we're going to have some special guests appearing throughout the week as well. Wonder Zone team, say hi to the Holiday Club.
Hi.
Hi.
Holiday Club, say hi to the Wonder Zone team. We can't hear you. Nah, still can't hear you. That's better. So, Wonder Zone team, what are we going to be doing this week?
Songs, experiments,
Jokes.
Riddles.
Stories. Crafts.
And so much more. We're going to have loads of fun together. We're going to be discovering lots of things together about science, the universe, the Bible. We're just going to have a great time together. So, let's get started.
This is Project Command. Stand by power transfer.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Wonder Zone School of Science and Faith. I'm Headmistress Boyle and this is Deputy Head Malcolm. Deputy Head Malcolm. Malcolm?
What?
Deputy Head Malcolm, it is the first day of Wonder Zone. Get out of bed!
Oh, sorry.
Never mind. Welcome everyone. Today we begin our lessons on science and faith as we go on a journey of discovery.
Discovery?
discovery,
Discovery.
discovery,
Discovery.
Discovery!
Shh. Yes, discovery. We look forward to you joining us as we go on a journey of scientific and spiritual discovery with a team of professional, qualified and tenured staff.
All right, I'm here. So, what are we doing?
Oh dear, this is a bad start.
Today on the Historic Discoveries channel.
June 12th. After 50 days at sea with no sight of land, finally, today, a breakthrough. I have sighted land. Is it the new world? Have I discovered the new world? A new continent? Who knows? Despite the wind and rain, today I sail onward towards my great discovery.
Questions and discoveries are central to science and to faith. Whenever we have big questions about the world, we might go to someone we trust to discover the answer.
Oh, gotcha.
Mom! My old book is green!
Or we might go online or read a book to try and discover the answer.
Why are bogies green?
And if no one knows, we might start an experiment to try and learn the answer for ourselves.
Oh, hope that's enough. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This first, I think. Stick it all in. Yes. Now then. Whoa! Look at that bogey go!
And faith is just the same way. Whenever we have big, deep questions about the world, about God, life and death, our souls, Jesus, prayers, right and wrong, well, we might go to someone we trust for the answer. Or we might read a book or Google it. Or we might experiment and try to learn the answer for ourselves. In both science and faith, we need to be asking questions and making discoveries.
Awesome! Wonder what it tastes like. Oh.
Time is X minus 10, 9, 8.
Hi, I'm Ailey and this is Lab Practice, a time where we can get exploring and discover more about God's amazing creation.
So today, we're going to be putting these chewy sweets in this bottle of Diet Cola. Does anyone know what's going to happen next? Right, 3, 2, 1.
So, this happens because of something called nucleation. The mints have a rough surface with lots of little bumps, which are perfect for forming gas bubbles. So, these Mentos with the lots of nucleation sites are dropped into the Coke and sent to the bottom, causing a lot of gas bubbles to be formed in a very small space. This causes a massive build-up in pressure, which causes the cola to shoot out the top of the bottle. Now, let's try this again in slow motion.
snails and fingernails and creatures of all kinds. His handiworks all around us and plain for all to see. From outer space to the nose that on my face, he made it all. It's a wonderful, 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 wonderful world. It's an utterly marvelous, totally glorious, simply incredible world. And as we stand amazed, we will sing out in praise to the God who made it all. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. Oh, oh, oh. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. He made it all work together in ways that blow our see, and wonders of all kinds, his handiworks all around us, and plain for all to see. He's one who cares, so he even counts the hairs upon my head. It's a wonderful, 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 wonderful world. It's an utterly marvelous, totally glorious, simply incredible world. And as we stand amazed, we will sing out in praise to the God who made it all. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. Oh, oh, oh. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. W-O-N-D-E-R, it's wonder, wonderful. W-O-N-D-E-R, it's wonder, wonderful. W-O-N-D-E-R, it's wonder, wonderful. W-O-N-D-E-R, it's wonder, wonderful. It's a wonderful, 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 wonderful world. It's an utterly marvelous, totally glorious, simply incredible world. And as we stand amazed, we will sing out in praise to the God who made it all. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. Oh, oh, oh. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. Wonderful!
4.
Hello, my name is Professor Weinstein, and welcome to my class that I like to call Biblical Literacy. You see, there was this man in the Bible, and he was called King Solomon, and he knew the importance of asking questions. He knew the importance of making discoveries. And in the Bible, in the book of 1 Kings, God talks to Solomon and he says to him, Solomon, is there anything you want, that would make your reign as king better? Well, old Solomon, he has a think and he says, God, I want wisdom.
What does wisdom mean?
What is wisdom?
What is wisdom?
So you're asking what wisdom is. Well, wisdom, is about being knowledgeable. It's about being sensible. But you see, wisdom's about being smart up in here, but also in here. You see, Solomon was smart. He knew that riches and fame was not going to make him a better king. He knew that he needed wisdom. And it's not just Solomon. We too, we need wisdom.
What? Me?
Yes, boy. Even you need wisdom.
1 Kings chapter 3, verse 5 to 15. Solomon was a ruler. No, not that kind of ruler. He became king when his father David died, and he loved God like David. One night, God appeared to Solomon in a dream and said, "Ask for whatever you want me to give you." Solomon praised God and said, "You have made me king over the great number of people you have chosen, but I am only young. So give me wisdom to govern them and to distinguish between right and wrong." The Lord was pleased with Solomon's request, and God said, "Since you have asked for this, and not for wealth for yourself, or for death for your enemies, I will do what you have asked, and I will give you a wise heart. So there will never have been, nor will there ever be, anyone like you. And I will give you riches and honour, and if you walk in my ways, I will give you a long life." Then Solomon woke up.
Solomon wanted to be a good king, and during the night God said he could have anything he wanted. I wonder, if you could choose to have anything you wanted, what would you choose? The latest phone? Loads of money? A lifetime supply of McDonald's, maybe? Well, Solomon could have had anything, but he chose wisdom. What does it mean to be wise? The professor said it's about being smart in here, in your head, as well as inside. It's about knowing lots of things, but also about being able to make good choices. I wonder why Solomon chose that. Well, he wanted to get to know God better and help the people in his kingdom. I wonder what God thought about Solomon's choice. Well, it says in the bit we just read that God was pleased. It made God happy, and God rewarded Solomon. He made him rich as well. God is so powerful and wonderful that he could give Solomon wisdom. When we explore science, we don't know everything straight away, and we could spend our whole lives exploring and discovering and not finding out everything. It's the same with God. We don't know everything straight away, and it's an exciting lifelong journey of learning, and we find out more and more about him every day. God is bigger than anything we can discover in science, and all of our wisdom and discoveries come from him. Wow. I wonder what you'd like to discover about God. Why not have a chat with someone at home? Or, if you get permission from an adult, pop one of your questions onto our Facebook page. We're going to sing a song now called God is Bigger, and it's about the fact that God is bigger than anything that we might discover. Join in and make up your own actions as you go along singing with us.
Sometimes life can get us down. Things that happen make us frown. Slip on a banana skin, trip and fall into a bin. Sometimes we just wonder why. Things that happen make us cry. We get ill or hurt ourselves, but we can always tell each other. We can always tell each other. God is bigger. God is stronger than anything that could ever go wrong. God is faithful. God is loving, working in us to make us like his son. Sometimes people make us sad, wind us up and make us mad, call us names or pull our hair, laugh about our underwear. Sometimes we feel on our own. Things that happen make us groan. Nothing seems to go our way, but we can always tell each other. We can always tell each other. God is bigger. God is stronger than anything that could ever go wrong. God is faithful. God is loving, working in us to make us like his son. This is the part where you can make some noise. Say ho, 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 ho. Let me hear everybody, everybody, let me hear say ho. God is bigger. He is bigger, 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 bigger. God is stronger. He is stronger than a hurricane. God is faithful and he's loving. God is bigger. He is bigger.
June 13th. Land ho! What a magnificent day! I have reached dry land and the new world. Who knows what secret this vast continent holds for the brave explorer? Surely history will remember the day I first walked onto these strange shores. There are natives here, but they seem unaffected by my presence.
I claim this land as Wonderland. No, mate. This is Scotland.
Hi, I'm Lorna and I'm going to show you a construction activity using marshmallows today. So before you start, make sure you have clean hands and a clean surface to work on, and that means you can reuse or eat your marshmallows at the end. So to do this activity you will need either large marshmallows, mini marshmallows, straws, scissors to cut the straws, cocktail sticks, or you could use uncooked spaghetti or anything else you have at home that you think might create a strong structure. So we'll start off by making 2D shapes. So we'll start by making a triangle first of all. So we're just using the mini marshmallows and cocktail sticks to make the triangle. And just be careful of the sharp ends of the cocktail sticks. But there is a triangle. We'll now move on to making a square. So for a square you need 4 cocktail sticks and 4 mini marshmallows. And again, just be careful of the sharp ends, or you might want to ask an adult to help you. Also, if you're cutting the straws, be careful of the scissors or ask an adult to help you with that. So there we have a square shape. So once you've practiced making the 2D shapes, you can move on to making some more complicated shapes. So here we have a house shape using squares and triangles and some cross braces. You can experiment and see what shapes you think are the most stable. We also have here some more complicated shapes using triangles, and here we've got a pyramid. And also we have started to make a tower. And again, you might need some cross braces just for strength. Does anyone know about a story in the Bible where people tried to build a tower to reach heaven? Guess what happened to it? This tower here has collapsed, and that's exactly what happened to the tower in the story in the Bible. People were trying to show that they didn't need God and that they could do without Him. So that story is an important reminder to how important it is to have God in our lives and not try and live without Him. So if you know the name of the tower in the story or the book of the Bible that the tower is in, you could ask an adult to post it in the comments section of our Facebook page. And once you've had lots of fun making your towers in 3D shapes, you could also post them and a photo of them in the comments section of our Facebook page. So I hope you have lots of fun, and don't forget to reuse your marshmallows and enjoy them in hot chocolate. Thanks. Bye for now.
Hi Hannah.
Hi,
How are you? Oh sorry, bonjour.
Bonjour.
Ça va?
Oui, ça va bien.
Ah, très bien, très bien. So, why are you speaking French to me?
Because I'm currently in the south of France.
Okay, brilliant. So, why are you there?
So I'm in a holiday centre, a Christian holiday centre, and all different groups come, kids camps come, and adult conferences come as well. And I'm working in the kitchen and helping around and being a leader sometimes at the camps. And yeah.
Fantastic. And do you need to speak French all the time?
Yeah.
So what are the French children like? Are they any different to Scottish children?
I mean, I suppose not. I've noticed maybe they're not different from Scottish children. They're very polite and they're very helpful and they're great.
Did you say polite?
Very, yeah. They call me Madame.
And would Scottish children call you that? I wonder.
Maybe not, actually.
Yeah, maybe they're a wee bit more polite than Scottish children, but maybe not. But that's great. So, is the French food different?
The food here is very, very good. There's very much a kind of proper meal at lunch and dinner. They don't really do kind of just a sandwich or anything. And I do like baguettes in the morning. It's good French bread here.
How long have you been there?
So it's been just over a week.
Oh, okay. And has there been a highlight so far?
I suppose the highlight in general is just noticing an improvement in my language skills. I really enjoy that. I find it really satisfying when I can convey exactly what I want to. And it was really nice to be able to worship with other Christians. I haven't been able to do that in a while. We were singing, so that was great.
Great, that's fantastic. Has there been a low point yet?
Not really, no. It's been a blast.
I bet it has. When you get a low point, how do you cope with that kind of situation?
It's always important to have yourself, having God and Jesus as your rock, and knowing that when you're doubting something or when you're upset, he always has you in his hand and you can't ever be taken away. I think that's the thing to know.
Okay. We've been looking today at the Holiday Club about wisdom and Solomon. Have you ever asked God for wisdom?
Yes, I should probably ask God for wisdom more often, much more often than I do. But yeah.
Can you think of a particular situation where you did ask him?
I had a year out after high school, and I was very confused as to what I was going to do. And yeah, opportunities kind of presented themselves, and I had to think very carefully and talk to God, and just to kind of decipher what I was meant to be doing. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it was just an everyday kind of chatting to God, just kind of trying to understand what his plans for you were.
Exactly.
Yeah, great. That's great. And God promises if we ask for wisdom that he will give us his wisdom, and I think that's just a fantastic thing for anyone of any age to remember. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us. Have a good evening with your friends in France, and we'll hopefully see you again soon.
Yeah. Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
When I gaze into the stars, when I see the life of planet Mars, there's only one creator. When I watch the moon at night, when I feel the sun is burning bright, there's only one creator. So clap your hands and sing, shout out and worship him. So clap your hands and sing, and let the praise begin. Oh wow, what a God! Oh wow, what a God! There's no one like you. There'll never be another. Oh wow, what a God! Oh wow, what a God! There's no one like you. There'll never be another awesome God. Na 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 na. Look at all the animals, look at all the places round the world. There's only one creator. All the languages we're talking in, French, Spanish, Greek to Mandarin. Solo hay un creador. So clap your hands and sing, shout out and worship him. So clap your hands and sing, and let the praise begin. Oh wow, what a God! Oh wow, what a God! There's no one like you. There'll never be another. Oh wow, what a God! Oh wow, what a God! There's no one like you. There'll never be another awesome God. You walked upon the earth you made. Oh wow, oh wow. You died and now we can be saved. Oh wow, oh wow. You rose and left an empty grave. Oh wow, oh wow. And one day you're coming back again. There'll never be another awesome. Oh wow, what a God. Oh wow, what a God. There's no one like you. There'll never be another awesome God. Na 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 na. There'll never be another awesome God. Na 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 na. There'll never be another awesome God.
A wise man once said that the key to happiness was to never argue. A not so wise man disagrees. A wise man once said, "It is sometimes best to say nothing at all." However, an even wiser man had nothing to say on the subject.
God, we thank you for this incredible world and the universe that you've given us to explore. I pray we'd keep being reminded of you this week as we look at just how amazing it all is. Thank you that we were able to tune in today, and thank you for everyone who's given their time to make this happen. Lastly, Father, as we've heard today of Solomon and how you blessed him with wisdom, remind us, Lord, that you are the source of all wisdom. There's nothing that you don't know, and there's nothing you've ever done that is wrong. Thank you that you are God, and we are not. Amen.
Hey guys, so that's a wrap for today. Thanks really much for joining us. I hope you've had as good a time as we did, learning about wisdom and making choices. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to leave you with a riddle, and if you think you know the answer or you've worked it out, put your answers on the Maxwell Facebook page, and then the first 5 of you that get it right will get a prize on Friday. Okay, the riddle is this. I am an odd number. Take away a letter and I become even. What number am I? If you think you know the answer, guys, put it on the Facebook page. Other than that, we'll see you tomorrow as we look at the wonders of the universe. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Wonder Zone dismissed.
Bye!
Oh dear.
It's a wonderful, 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 wonderful world. It's an utterly marvelous, totally glorious, simply incredible world. And as we stand amazed, we will sing out in praise to the God who made it all. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. Oh, oh, oh. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. He made it all work together in ways that blow our minds. With whales and snails and fingernails and creatures of all kinds, his handiworks all around us and plain for all to see. From outer space to the nose that on my face, he made it all. It's a wonderful, 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 wonderful world. It's an utterly marvelous, totally glorious, simply incredible world. And as we stand amazed, we will sing out in praise to the God who made it all. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. Oh, oh, oh. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. He made it all work together in ways that blow our minds. With trees and seas and gravity and wonders of all kinds, his handiworks all around us and plain for all to see. He's one who cares, so he even counts the hairs upon my head. It's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful,